Transport of substance across cell membranes. Plasma membrane or cell membrane act like a walls for the cell with doors. Moving things in and out of the cell is an important role of the plasma membrane or cell membrane. It controls everything that enters and leaves the cell. The structure of the plasma membrane or cell membrane provides it with the property of selective permeability, meaning that not all the substance can cross it. Transport is required for the accumulation of nutrients and elimination of waste. In this way, cell membrane help maintain a state of homeostasis. Homeostasis refers to the balance within cell so that an organism can stay alive and healthy. Type of transport process. There are two major types of cell transport: passive transport and active transport. Types of passive transport include simple diffusion, facilitated diffusion, osmosis. Types of active transport include sodium-potassium pump and bulk transport. Passive transport. Passive transport occurs when substance cross the plasma membrane or cell membrane without any input of energy from the cell. No energy is needed because the substance are moving from high concentration area to low concentration area. Simple diffusion. In the process of simple diffusion, a substance tends to move from an area of high concentration to an area of low concentration occur across the plasma membrane or cell membrane without any help from the transport protein. In simple diffusion, the molecule can pass only in the direction of concentration gradient, that is, high concentration to low concentration area. Small molecule like oxygen, carbon dioxide, fatty acids, steroids, sodium, potassium and calcium cross membrane by simple diffusion. Facilitated diffusion. Diffusion with the help of transport proteins is called facilitated diffusion. It is utilized by molecules that are unable to freely cross the phospholipid bilayer of cell membrane. Example, large polar molecules and ions. This process is mediated by two distinct types of transport proteins: channel proteins and carrier proteins. Channel proteins form porous or tiny holes in the membrane. This allows water molecules and small ions to pass through the membrane. Carrier protein have a much slower rate of transport than channel proteins. Carrier proteins binds with specific ions or molecules. They are specialized protein carrier molecules in the membrane, have specific site, attract and bind substance to transfer like a lock and key mechanism. The carrier then change its shape and deposits the substance on the other side of the membrane. The carrier site are specific and can be used by only one substance. Osmosis. Osmosis involves the movement of molecules from a region of high concentration to low concentration until the concentrations become equal on either side of the membrane. Active transport. Active transport is defined as a process that involves the movement of molecules from a region of low concentration to a region of higher concentration against a gradient with the use of external energy. Chemical energy in the form of ATP, adenosine triphosphate, drives specific protein carrier molecules that transport substance across the membrane in either direction. The carrier site or specific and can be used by only one substance. Sodium potassium pump. Sodium potassium pump powered by ATP, adenosine triphosphate. The pump moves sodium and potassium ions in opposite directions, each against its concentration gradient. In a single cycle of the pump, 3 sodium ions are extruded from and 2 potassium ions are imported into the cell. How the sodium potassium pump works? 3 sodium ions binds to the pump. ATP, adenosine triphosphate, is the energy currency of the cell. Donate the phosphate to the pump. The pump changes the shape and release sodium ion outside of the cell. 2 potassium ion binds to the pump. The phosphate group attached to the pump is released and the pump returns to its original shape, and 2 potassium ions are transferred inside the cell. Bulk transport. Bulk transport is a type of transport which involves the transport of large amount of substance like lipid droplets and food particles across the cell membrane by utilized energy. The bulk transport is divided into 2 types. One is endocytosis and other is exocytosis. Endocytosis is a cellular process in which substances are brought into the cell by engulfing, meaning covered it with its membrane. Exocytosis provides the opposite function and pushes molecule out of the cell. In this way, cell membrane help maintain a state of homeostasis within a cell. This meaning that the amount of molecules entering the cell by endocytosis is equal to the amount of molecules existing the cell by exocytosis.